Duke Street isn't just a stretch of tarmac through Glasgow's East End. It's a living time machine. 2 miles of stubborn brick and memory that's seen everything from scholars to soldiers, jailbirds to dreamers. Britain's longest street, they say. Longer than London's Oxford Street, but with far more scars and spirit. It began humbly in 1794, when the city was still stretching its arms eastward like a young giant. Back then it was a clean, hopeful road, an Enlightenment creation named for the Duke of Montrose, whose grand lodgings overlooked what was then little more than farmland and ambition. But Glasgow never stays polite for long. Within a few years, Duke Street had gained its first barracks, a fireproof cotton mill, and that grim fortress of stone, Duke Street Prison. If you listen closely today near Drygate, you can almost hear the ghosts of its 19th century inmates rattling their chains and cursing their luck. By the mid-1800s, industry had moved in. Cotton, steam, and smoke made Duke Street the city's iron lung. Tenements rose, packed tight with Irish immigrants chasing work and escape from famine. The air was thick with grit, laughter, and cheap whiskey. Even the churches, grand and neoclassical, seemed to lean in to listen to the chaos below. The 20th century brought both pride and pain. The Great Eastern Hotel opened as a model lodging house, then fell into infamy. A last stop for the forgotten men of Glasgow, hundreds crammed into wooden cubicles, dreams crushed by poverty and the clatter of trams outside. And just outside the prison walls in 1921, bullets cracked the morning air in Scotland's largest ever shootout, the IRA ambush that left a detective dead and Duke Street forever marked in blood and legend. Then came the bulldozers. The prison was torn down in 1958, its stones replaced by brutalist towers in the grit of post-war idealism. The locals fought back against planners who'd have flattened their past entirely. Dennistoun's residents forming Britain's first housing association to save their tenements. Grit again, but this time with purpose. By the 1980s, Duke Street wore its years like battle medals, some tarnished, some shining. The hospital treated the wounded of war and work, then fell silent by the 90s. The abattoir came and went. Yet somehow, through all the closures, crime, and concrete, the street refused to die. Today, Duke Street's pulse beats strong again. Breweries, coffee houses, and charity shops line its pavements where trams once clanged. Students and young families walk past the same red sandstone tenements that their great-grandparents once called home. There's a certain poetry in that. The street, like Glasgow itself, reinventing without forgetting. Maybe that's Duke Street's secret. It's not just long, it's alive. A place where laughter echoes through old arches, where ghosts share space with new beginnings. Every cobblestone tells a story, every shuttered window a sermon. In a city that's seen it all, Duke Street stands as Glasgow's unbreakable backbone, still stubborn, still standing, still singing its song. It's not just the longest street in Britain, it's the one that's taken Glasgow the furthest.